Watch out!
Eisenrath, so hieß das natürlich, Eisenrath.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Ja.
Garrett!
I was too late. You were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton.
Ein Bolton.
They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
8 Jahre alt.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Danke.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh. Schön.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Es gab nichts, was wir hätten tun können.
Good with a sword.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Ja, es geht doch schon ganz gut.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Okay, heißt an sich, wir dürfen uns hier ein bisschen umgucken. Der Stuhl des Lords. Hier ist ein Fenster. Ja.
The Ironwood Grove.
Eisenholzhain. Eisenholzhain. Moment, was haben wir da? Ein Schild.
An Ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world.
Das stärkste Holz. Laut denen aus der ganzen Welt, aber zumindest nehmen wir
Seem
an.
to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Tingrin. Look, I'll show you.
Du bist Westeros, das wollte ich sagen. Das ist Roderick.
He was our best warrior by far.
Das ist Lord Forrester.
It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Gregor der Gute. Hier ist Escher. Wer ist Escher?
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Okay. Talia und Ethan.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Achso, ja, okay. Klar, er ist der Lord. Der Sohn ist leider gestorben. Das heißt, der darauffolgende Sohn, er hier, wird Lord, weil er auch irgendwie im Exil ist in Essos. Wine.
Never easy being the fourth-born son.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Heißt, Escher ist ein Sohn von den Forresters. Mira, Lady Forrester. Mira.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although,
Königsmund.
I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Medizinische Güter. Was haben wir hier? Heilkräuter.
This might help.
Ja, stecken wir uns einfach rein. Warum auch nicht? Bandagen, ne, wieso nicht? Bandagen, glaube ich, können wir uns so oder so nehmen. Weil wir die eh wechseln müssen. Was haben wir hier?
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Ja. Sicher. Kann sie entsprechend Schwert zeigen. Das Schwert sollen wir
You see
nur...
there? You're limping again.
Fine, really.
Das Schwert sollen wir Lady Forrester, glaube ich, geben. Und im Satz sollen wir unserem Onkel sagen. Du humpelst. Okay, ich glaube, wir haben alles fertig. Sprechen an den Schwert zeigen. Machen wir sprechen.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Kann ich jetzt gehen? Warum hassen die Whitehills uns? Das neue Lord. Neue Lord, das wissen wir, das ist der Sohn. Der dritte Sohn anscheinend. Schon gut, kann ich jetzt gehen. Warum hassen die Whitehills uns? Ich glaube, das möchte ich erstmal
Why do the
wissen.
Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someone.
Ja,
And
klar.
then, well, here we
Ja.
are.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power. And proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Das ist wahr.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Auf ins Bett. Wir haben gefühlt Mittag draußen. Es ist hell, aber ab ins Bett.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
Ja.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester.
Nur der Onkel.
He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they
Wir
killed.
müssen klug
My
sein.
uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong!
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan,
Wo soll ich
the
hin?
boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're
Was?
sending
Nein.
him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now.
Ich bin
The
kein
house is so
Verbrecher.
vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's
Ich werde
best.
tun, was am besten ist.
Which often isn't what's easiest. but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Das ist der. Ja, schon
What?
klar, das ist der Onkel. Das war eine wichtige.
What is it?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Nein, haben wir nicht.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
Danken,
From this
heißt
day
danken.
forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Eine von den Nachtwachen.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Eisen
Remember,
aus Eis.
you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait!
Eine Halskette.
Be safe.
Mit dem Symbol unseres Hauses. Ethan! Ethan! Ethan Forrester. Lord des Hauses Forrester.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is
Ich
a
hab
game.
gewonnen!
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Mace
King's
told Hayden
Landing,
said he got sent to
Königsmund.
the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett
Garrett is
ist stark.
strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard
Eigentlich
Duncan and
nicht.
Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Mag dein
Sir
Milchgesicht
Royland
nicht.
forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Och.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. Then,
Oh.
well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
So viele
As
wie du
many
haben
as you'd
möchtest.
like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Wir müssen dahin.
Very well then.
Das ist eine schwierige Situation gerade. Generell im ganzen Land. Das können wir nicht einfach sagen, hier bleib bei meiner Familie. Oder, nein, was erwartest du von mir? Ich bin ein Lord. Das können wir nicht sagen. Wir müssen dahin.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men rule over.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you!
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm
Beruhigt
yourself,
euch.
old man.
You
Old man.
fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You foresters
Du benimmst dich wie ein
shit on
Arschloch.
us
Ich
for
red mit dir wie ein
generations.
Arschloch.
Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh nein.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attack for no reason. It was your man who started it.
Erstmal
How do
zuhören.
you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took
Ich habe
care
mich
of
darum
it.
gekümmert.
He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you
Nein.
denied me of it. I'm not
Es war auf
leaving
meinem Land.
till I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses.
Aber ich bin egal, ne?
This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Eisenrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Da wo du reinkamst, kannst du wieder rausgehen. Tschüss.
May be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester
Hört
lied
da
to
ein
my
Mimimi?
face and denied
Ich
me
höre da
my
ein
justice.
Mimimi.
Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do your worst, you bastard.
Kein netter Geselle.
You must find your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.